Hello, my name is Surendra Reddy Gadda. My roll number is 20 ME10083. For my DIY assignment 3, I have decided to disassemble a pedestal fan. This is the fan. The fan oscillates back and forth. In this way, the cool breeze is evenly distributed to every corner of the room. Now let's see whether the fan is working or not. As you can see, it is in a good working condition.
Now let's start the disassembly. That thing is a position knob. When we loosen it, we can control the angle of the fan with the horizontal plane.
Now I'll explain you about the various external parts of the fan. This part, the middle part of the pedestal fan. This is a fan blade. This is a front guard. This is a rear guard. And this one here is a plastic ring. This one is the fan cap and this one is the clamping nut. First, I will explain you about the various parts of this pedestal fan. This is the thing which controls the speed and on and off of the motor. This is a single phase AC motor.
This AC motor works on the principle that a current carrying coil, in presence of an external magnetic field, experiences a torque.
This is the capacitor, and this is the gearbox used for oscillating. Now I will explain you about the wiring. From the motor, you can see the 4 wires appears: red, white, blue and black, and 2 other wires which is connected to capacitor. Here are the 4 wires from the AC motor. The black wire is connected to the
Neutral wire
of the power supply.
and the live wire
The power supply is connected to the off switch, and the remaining 3 wires, the blue wire is connected to the fan speed 1, the white wire to the fan speed 2, and the red wire to the fan speed 3. Now I will explain you about the to and fro motion of this rotating fan. For that, let me connect these two to demonstrate the 4-bar mechanism. Now I will explain you how this green thing rotates. Further, let me open these screws to show the gear mechanism. Now, when the main motor rotates, this thing here called the valve rotates. Due to this thing connected to the knob rotates, rotating the down part, and this rotates the gear present here, which rotates the green thing. This happens only when it is pressed down. I mean this when this knob is pressed down, this get attached to this gear, gets attached to this, thus rotating it when this motor rotates. But it does not rotate as fast as the motor rotates. Now let us again fix it back. Now I'll explain you how this motor rotates to and fro with the help of the 4-bar mechanism.
Normally, the green bar is the one that's fixed in place. Watch what happens when instead, the small blue bar is fixed in place. Now watch the motion of the green bar. Notice how it goes back and forth about the same amount. This is how we get that oscillating motion for the fan.
In the clip I have shown you before, if I assume that the joint between these two has the blue bar, the motor has the red bar, and this as the green bar, and this as the yellow bar. Now as this yellow bar rotates, now the motor rotates to and fro using the 4-bar mechanism I have shown you. This is the fixed thing, and these two rotate. When these rotate, so as I have said before, the motor rotates to and fro only when this knob is pushed down. This is because when this is down, this rotates, thus rotating these two things. Now I will explain you how this controlling speed mechanism works. As you can see, there is a metal rod, horizontal metal rod here, which acts as a series of resistors. Now, when one of the button is pressed, the wire gets connected to the metal rod. and also the positive terminal is always connected to the off button. So when this button is pressed, it completes the circuit, thus creating a voltage drop across the resistor, rotating the fan. Now, now as the voltage across the resistor increases, the fan rotates with higher speed. Now I'll explain you about the role of this capacitor.
Capacitor acts as a different phase for the single phase motor, including that in your fan. It splits the current in different phases so that there can be sufficient phase difference to generate magnetic torque.
Now, if there is no capacitor, the motor runs runs in 180 degrees in clockwise direction for first half and 180 degrees in anti-clockwise direction in second half. Thus, when this happens very fast, it appears to us that the motor is not rotating at all. Now let us reassemble the fan again. Now, regarding the materials used for making this fan, the external parts are made of plastic as it is cheap and durable. Regarding the motor, it contains two parts, stator and the rotor. The stator has the copper windings and the rotor consists of aluminium and copper bars. For the protection of the motor, various holes are provided on the outer surface and also below so that to avoid the excessive heating of the motor. Now let's see if it is working or not. Yes, it is working properly. Thank you.